felt like my vote was important and I needed to make it.
I think it's my civic duty.
Yeah, I think it's important that we have a candidate that, or a person in office that will represent Tennessee.
Knox County voters stood in line at Farragut Town Hall and downtown West polling stations to exercise their right to vote. Many voters say they are motivated by policy issues rather than the candidates on the ballot. Elisa Grant cast her ballot for Democrat Senate candidate Phil Bredesen because she believes he will address healthcare policy.
What are we going to do about the opioid crisis? How are we not going to fuel that? How can we make a stand and make our voice heard with regard to the current administration?
Tennessee voters turned out in record numbers for early voting in the 2018 midterm election this year. Early and absentee turnout more than doubled, from 634,000 in the 2014 midterms to 1.3 million this year. Here in Knox County, the vote totals jumped from over 57,000 in 2014 to over 117,000 in 2018. We're here in Knoxville, Tennessee, where many voters have come out to vote early in this year's midterm elections. Now, we're covering the election between Phil Bredesen and Marsha Blackburn. What we've heard thus far is that people are really split on who to vote for, and many of the issues that are concerning a lot of the voters deal with education and border security. Knox County voter Mark Larson said he's voting to stop the political polarization in Washington.
The stuff that's going on in Washington always kind of concerns me because it's so much adversarial and that type of thing. So hopefully we can go ahead and get to a point where it's common.
LaTanya Lee said her disappointment with President Trump's agenda drove her to vote early.
To be honest with you, Washington, Trump, just, I don't know. I just feel like it makes a difference, so.
Early voting ended on November 1, but given the strength of the turnout so far, November 6th is set to be a record election. For the Medill News Service, this is Beverly Banks reporting.